Hey guys, welcome back to Unicycle Lore. I had another chance to ride last Sunday, and it was a pretty fun session. I decided after the last video I made I would keep a little journal to try to keep track of like some of the tricks I'm landing and some of the tricks I want to land, and then just some notes that I can talk about when I make these videos. So I found that this is helping my session stay a little more focused. If you've ever lifted weights before, you know that like keeping a training log can help you make progress, and this has been super nice for me with unicycling so far. So the warm-up stays the same here. I'm starting with a crank flip. Before we begin, do you guys all have bulbous calves from unicycling? If you're a flip trick guy, did it just like hypertrophies your calves unlike any other exercise? This dude told me to land the triple first try this time, so I had to do it. I said if you commented that I would do it. There it is. That guy's kind of rude though, calling me a noob when his best trick is varial roll to outside roll. Anyway, I decided next I would do the 180 double flip just because it's been such a nice trick for me. Got it first try there. Then the back flip, and just wanted to rack up some easy tricks. Out flip, and then this in body varial flip and half cab flip. I love this trick, guys. This is an easy trick, but it feels so nice when you get it clean, and it's a nice way to like practice your fakie style. Afterward, I did that, which was bad. Although I did land it, and I decided to give myself a mulligan, which I immediately wasted. So that's where the streak ended today of first try flip tricks. And then I just had to kind of practice the double backflip, because now the next time I do this, I got to get that one first try so I can land them all in a row. So I just wanted to really get the technique down, and I even flexed a little bit with the switch hand double back, but that was gross. It was pretty bad. A little pump fake there. So last time I rode, I couldn't do a 7-spin to seat in first try. Fixed that problem immediately. I was fired up. I was very happy with that. And then I just was like, I don't know if I got complacent or what, but I literally could not do another 7. I started getting frustrated, but I was like, we could redeem this session. I took a little water break. And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to land the rest of these. From here on out, I'm doing these no matter what. So first one, pretty good. Felt pretty good. I was feeling good about myself, and then this one was sort of ugly. 1-footer landing there. You don't love those, but I'll just keep going. I survived. That one seating back. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. I'm noticing like a trend, which is not fun. There's a pretty good one, but seat in front. We don't like seat in front. I'm looking for the seat in one. This one, seat in, but disgusting. Really, really gross. Another one. And even after landing it, I messed it up. I went 1-footed. This is a new streak here, but they're all really bad. And then I remembered a comment from Hugo. He said I had good style. I had to deliver. And this is where I decided to lock in, guys. This is where it started. Things started looking up for me. This is where the session got fixed. I turned things around. 1 rev forward, do the 7-spin, 1 rev out, and then 2 rev backward. I got like a little rhythm going. And I started to feel what it's like when you can 7-spin. And this is what I've been looking for this whole time practicing these. I just want them to feel good, you know? So 12 in a row, that is a new record. I tripled my previous record. Obviously, I'm happy with that. And these ones, I wasn't even getting off the unicycle. I just did them all straight in a row. That felt great.
That is crazy. That was 7-spin idling. That would be sick.
And so the next thing I decided to try was 7-spin idling. This was a real challenge for me. I wanted to do a 7-spin, do a half rev backward, half rev forward, and do another 7-spin, just to practice consistency as efficiently as possible, you know? And just, it's a fun little challenge. And you know what? I really struggled with this, but it made me think, I would love to see Jack 7 try this. I had some comments on the last video from people who wanted to see more from Jack. I agree with you. I want to see more stuff from Jack. I want to see him try this. He's a crazy ambidextrous spinner. I just think he could do some wild stuff with it. I accidentally kind of transitioned here into trying 7 to rolling wrap, which is something I've wanted to land for a long time. I did it blind way back in the day, 2010, but I've never done it with regular spins. Anyway, I figured I'd have to pick that one up later.
I'm done.
Which brought me back to the 180 double. It's a trick that I've been playing around with recently, and I figured, I could improve on this trick somehow. One way you could do that would be by just adding a flip and doing a 180 triple, which obviously I would not subject you guys to. It's too predictable, okay? It's not, I wouldn't just add a flip and then call it a day. Within me lives a flatland unicycle artist, the guy responsible for Blue Lips, okay? And that guy would have wanted me to land the 180 double flip one-footed and ride backwards one-footed into some kind of crazy combo. Think about how sick it would be to improve on the line from last week by doing 180 double flip, ride one rev backward, and then do an in-to-in tray fakie with 1 foot, or like some kind of crazy foot jam combo, maybe something like a little backside foot jam action. Think about how sick that would be.
Huh.
Anyway, this became a little bit of a battle. I was getting worked over by this one. I could barely ever get to the part where I ride backward, and that is the one I landed. That is so gross, dude. I'm sorry for that. I figured I could make up for it with a nice little 9 spin, but even that was ugly.
Okay, that's hard even without...
So I was feeling inspired after seeing Trey Hahn's video with all the different step over rolls, and I decided to put my flat wheel on, which you got to break that in with the glide to full out spin. But I did that and it didn't feel that great, so I thought I'd try it out for some rolls, and that also just felt really bad. I don't know if I can do the 20-inch wheel anymore. I used to love it.
Not into it.
But I don't anymore. The 19-inch wheel it's so bouncy. You get so much more pop. The same trick, like that looks like it's designed for the flat wheel, and I don't know. I don't like how it feels. I switched back to the trials wheel, got the full out spins out of glide in both directions, and then I decided to start working on this step over I've never done. It's like a front step over roll. I guess it's a Wolfgang step over roll because your foot goes behind the other leg. I got to study. But anyway, I eventually got this nice little slam. Hardest slam of the sesh on a roll. That was a hit to the ego a little bit, honestly. I was able to finally land this one, and then I thought maybe I could combo into the backward version, but I didn't want to get greedy, so I just took the inward back roll there. This is my favorite step over roll. I don't even know what it is, but I got that one right away. I just love that trick, and I decided it was time to give the 7 to rolling wrap another try. Picked that one up at the end of the session, and it was feeling pretty promising. I'm not gonna lie, my 7 spins feel absolutely dialed right now. It's really nice, but I just couldn't pull it together. I was catching the back of the seat, which is obviously not super conducive of doing a rolling wrap, and you know what? I was tired. What can I say? This was an hour-long sesh. I got after it. It was awesome. Great exercise. I will get that 7 to rolling wrap, and it is going to look nice and crisp and clean when I do. And I hope you will be there watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. Guys, I'm having so much fun riding and making these videos. Let me know what you think.